Thank you, Kate Spade New York, for sponsoring this video.
Hola schmola, tonight's date night. Woo! This is my purse from Kate Spade New York.
Woo! Tell me a little bit about the outfit, my love.
I'm obsessed with this outfit. I already wore it on Instagram though, so I have to get a little out of the box tonight because it's date night and I'm not trying to like wear an outfit that I wore weeks ago on Instagram. But I just love this outfit. My purse is from Kate Spade New York, and this is not my typical aesthetic. Like, look at this like grungy queen I am. Like, I just love it. Anyways, yeah, tonight is date night. I have been in an interesting place mentally. But I'm like, you know, I'm here.
Ooh, we're filming videos. Yeah, and getting rid of anxiety with cheese and filming.
Yo, I have the worst anxiety right now. It makes me feel like I'm gonna literally faint.
We're going to the Henry. We're getting some food.
Okay, hi. I'm like still trying to decide what my dinner vibe is for tonight. This is a cute spring moment. I've been sleeping on this bodysuit. First of all, I could take it two directions. I could take it in a cool girl direction with like these black oversized shades and this black Kate Spade New York bag. Or, these are the shoes, BT Dubs. Oh, I mean, I could even really spunk it up. I could do like this with these good old pair of stompers. Keep it a little more on the cool side, or I could brighten it up in the spirit of spring, baby. Pair of shades. Into either this bag. This one looks gorgeous with light wash denim. Honestly, this is really cute. Okay, can we vote? Look one, look two. This is look two. Okay, I could wear this. This is a cute, relaxed, cool girl looking moment too. Or I could do this. Oh, I definitely like this one more with this outfit. The nude from the bodysuit is like pulling a little bit from these colors. And the white with the shoe really go together. I'm so excited to be getting out of the house tonight and getting like a dinner date moment going on because I've been dealing with so much stress recently. Ay, caramba. I have to fill you in. But like there's a lot popping off. At least my outfit's cute. Hello. If you're looking for really cute bags for the spring, I'll put my link in the description for you to shop. Pieces that I just got from Kate Spade New York. They are so slay. I feel like Miss Kate Spade New York is a bit slept on. Like my cutest bags are from them. I always get comments like, where's it from? This one? I mean, I told you I wore this one the other day with that like grungy looking outfit, but this is the perfect everyday shoulder bag. Like it fits everything. The style is gorgina. I love a bag this size. It's giving just like Gen Z queen. I love her.
They even have really elevated, gorgeous looking clothes. Like I thought this would be cute for a bridal lunch. So go check out Kate Spade New York's new spring collection. I'm obsessed.
Hi. I have been just going through it recently. Like I have truly been going through it. Like I don't know how to say it, how to splice it. But like just so much has been going on in my personal life. I'll tell you eventually. I'll tell you soon. Just like take my word for it. There's like been some things I haven't been telling you. And I'm like trying to like keep it together and shit. We're moving to Miami. Today we showed this house. So we're trying to get it rented. This morning was a whole thing. Like you don't realize how like messy your house is until it's time to show it to a renter. Like I was like, ew, like I was finding scuffs everywhere, girl. It's just so many questionable choices. Like the groovy room, like I really made a groovy room, which is like fun and personalized and like super adorable, but now it's time to like rent this house out and I have a groovy room. Like, of course I would do that. Anyways, how we doing? So yeah, we're pretty set in the whole moving to Miami thing. I feel like it's gonna be fun. I feel like it's gonna be an enjoyable new chapter. The way that I try to compartmentalize life, and maybe I'm just brainwashing myself or like justifying anything so that I believe it, and like make excuses for my impulsive actions. It's like everything in life is in phases, you know what I mean? So I try not to look at anything too permanent. Like I lived in LA for a couple years. We lived in Arizona, live in Arizona. I love it here so much. And now we're gonna give Miami a shot. We're gonna give it a go for a year and see what happens. I have my apprehensions, specifically with family. Like I love my family. They're literally the best. Like I'm so blessed and so blessed by God himself. And I have the best family, but I have one specific family member that I'm worried about that I don't know if me being so close in proximity is gonna open the door to a lot of drama. So I'm like worried about that, but if I can put that aside and look at, you know, the pros and how they outweigh the cons, like this could really be a beautiful, gorgeous thing, but it has been a bit of a stressor. Let me do a little bit of makeup so we can slay this dinner date. So yeah, just a lot of life changes going on at once. I don't know, I feel like living in a major city is gonna be a little bit fun. New York, I've always wanted to try to live in New York for a little bit. Like I feel like that would be such a fun moment in time. But like, I don't know, New York is a little random. I did grow up in Miami, like that could be fun. And something that I was thinking about today is like I've always wanted to do a podcast. And if I live in Miami, I feel like it'd be a lot easier to get guests, like fun, interesting guests that would actually be exciting. Because like it's Miami, like people always go there to visit. And I feel like cool people live there. Like a podcast moment would make sense in a big major city. Because what I always think about is like if I start a podcast here in Arizona, like I could technically do one where it's just me, right? Like me standing there like talking the whole time. But like what am I gonna do, sit there and talk to myself the whole time? I mean, I guess I could, but it's giving a little like boring. Like we need guests, fun, interesting guests. And living in a major city would definitely help with that. Also this wedding, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple things that I have been completely disregarding and ignoring and like shutting my eyes on and just like hoping for the best. And it's like 2 months away. Ugh. Here's the thing. I feel like the brides that are super excited about planning weddings are the same brides that like, are the same people that enjoy planning parties and enjoy planning, just in general. Like I feel like the type of people that enjoy planning weddings are very much giving like calendar girlies, like type A personality. And this is all just theory, like who knows, but it's giving like I write my little calendar, like I journal and I love to plan and like I have a plan. Like that's not me. Like I'm very much like go with the flow, spontaneous, like don't love planning. Like I like, if I want to do something this weekend, I want to plan it like 3 days before, you know, I'm like a spontaneous queen. So planning a wedding, it's like not like my favorite like thing, you know, it's not my like, I don't know, I don't get like lit up over like planning because I'm not a planner. I just like to do, you know what I mean? So with the wedding right now, we're at this phase where it's like, oh my God, they need all these documents for us for the church thing. Let me just text, see if I can get my first communion documents because like I did that. I did my first communion, like the church needs it. We have to go to a church next week and like meet with the pastor and like have a meeting, like a sit down and like, I'm just like, what? Like we have to do that? But I'm like, no, like I should probably do that. Hey, do you have my first communion paperwork? I don't even know, like come on. So yeah, so wedding planning is like, it is what it is. I haven't even sent out like the invites. Like I sent out save the dates. And like that process, I was just like so annoyed. Like it was so many addresses that I had to put in there and I was like typing out each individual address like one by one. And I was like, this is labor. Like this is like hard labor. Like I hated it. Like I hated asking 60 whatever people like for their addresses and like typing it in manually one by one. I was like, oof. Like I wish I was like a Cinderella princess queen that loved planning a wedding and was like, I love this. Like I'm such a Cinderella moment like princess, but I'm not. I'm just like, this sucks. So now I have to do like the invite part of it. The wedding's in like 2 months. Like how do you not have your invite sent up? Like, you know, whatever. I try not to be too hard on myself because I'm like, it just is the way I am. Like it's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to be the way I am. Like whatever, no guilt, no shame, baby. Some people are about it and some people are just like, you know, whatever. And that's me. So yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna make a TikTok about that and just talk about it. I made a commitment to myself. I highly recommend this, like honestly. If you're trying to like be on TikTok and be a TikToker, I made a commitment to myself like 20 days ago that I was gonna post a TikTok every single day, and I've been doing it. It's been kind of fun because like I feel like I used to overthink TikTok and be like scared to post and be like, well, I don't know, it has to be perfect. And now I'm like, with putting the structure in place where I have to film one a day, I'm like, actually I've been posting a lot and like I don't care about them as much. And yeah, it's so funny that TikTok has that little like now feature. Like we're just trying to be real. Like can they just take it out? Like be real is dead. TikTok, like the now feature, can we just kill that whole idea? Like it's not giving. I wish I was one of those brides with like the personality. I feel like wedding planning is very much giving, no, with anything wedding planning, like wedding blah blah blah, like on TikTok, like you have to be very careful what you say. For whatever reason, it's like a touchy subject. Like I don't know what it is about it, but any like wedding content I make on there, like there's always people like, oh my god, like da 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 da, and I'm like, oh, like I'm just talking about my experience, you know. And usually TikTok isn't like that. Like usually TikTok's like chill, like you can do whatever you want. For whatever reason, on the wedding side of TikTok, these brides, girl, I think like brides, like you know, bridezillas are a thing.
If you're like waiting for your man to give you a ring, just remember once he does, you actually have to plan a wedding. Like I'm doing it right now and it's giving labor. You got a cool outfit on?
What do you think about these?
Whoa! Yeah, give us an outfit breakdown. This is so
It's
cool.
just an all black fit, black thrifted pants that
is
used
the
to be
thing.
like the New York ones that it used to be like a jumpsuit. Is that what it's called? Jumper?
Mm-hmm.
And they cut it off. And then this is like an old ass ASOS supposed to be silk shirt that's not really silk. I just put it on.
Yeah, you look cute.
Do I trim the beard or no?
Nah, I think we should even try to get there early. And
I'm down to dip out right.
Me too. I'm trying to go.
Right now.
I'm gonna miss Arizona so much. Like we're about to have the most beautiful drive through the mountains.
Should we stay? Should we make this a poll? If this video gets 13 likes, we'll stay in Arizona.
You're trying to stay then, homie. I think I might change my jeans to the skirt so I have more room to like really stuff it down.
I loved the skirt fit. I think you put the whole skirt, the schoolgirl fit. I think it would even look a cool picture like this.
But I already wore it on Instagram weeks ago.
Then wear it again.
You think?
Was it the exact same?
Exactly.
Then wear it again.
Really?
Then wear it again. Was I in the picture?
No. You were on your little boys trip, okay? You left me in the dust.
Oh, that's where you put the fit. Yeah, I remember.
So you chose to be out of the picture.
They surprised me.
Anyone on a boys trip is actually really cute. They did boy things. Why am I embarrassing you?
No.
You're like, why are you talking about
They
this?
did boy things. I'm like,
You did boy things.
boy things, but put it into context. Like they surprised me. It was for The Bachelor, whatever. We just like watched the UFC and gambled on like Monopoly Deal and stuff.
You got embarrassed that I embarrassed you.
No, it was cute stuff. I liked it. And those are my friends. It's really hard to plan a trip with them. So the fact that they literally showed up. They're all from LA, so they showed up.
Yeah, like for guys to put effort into something, like that means that they truly.
It's super cute. And they were like telling me they were gonna, you know how I lost my wallet?
Uh-huh.
And they were gonna split the whole time, so they're like paying for things. And I was like, whatever, cool, I got you guys. And then they even like made me download like a split app, whatever.
That is such a bachelorette thing. Like, oh my god, that app actually drives me insane.
But then I sent it to them like 3 times. I'm like, okay, I made my username, like request me, and then they're just like ghosting me.
Nah, bro, we got this.
They're ghosting me.
Because they want to take care of their boy.
Because they want to take care of their boy.
That's so cute. In girl world, them split apps, it's a dog
go
eat dog.
crazy
Well, there's
over
always
there,
like
huh?
1 or 2 girls that's like down to the penny. And you're like, okay. But like, whatever.
No, y'all do too much because this one was just super fun.
No, planning with girls sucks.
Yeah,
They're so
yeah. No, it sounds awful. Whenever I hear about bachelorette stuff, it sounds awful. Cool thing about bachelors with guys, or I mean, I've only gone one, is that it's just like a random Saturday, but everyone's together. You just get like, there's just a reason to be together. That's
Yeah.
it. But for us, like, we didn't go crazy. We didn't do really. Just hang out in the cabin and like watch John Jones win.
I need more room to like really stuff the gyozas. Whoa! Testosterone!
Let's go crazy.
In New York, we were about to. Well, Henny was about to get a super fancy watch because. What am I embarrassing you again?
No, you're not
I don't mean to
embarrassing me.
embarrass you. Can you put this on?
No, you're not even embarrassing me. Because I don't have a watch.
Please.
I literally don't have a watch, right? And I'm about to get married.
To who?
I needed I think I need one watch, right? I need a watch. See, look at my fit right now. Look at my fit right now. Like, what's missing? A watch.
It's true.
And I do need one for the wedding, and I was trying to get one for like my one and only. But watches are expensive.
My wedding dress is $5,000, and I'm gonna wear it for one day. That puts it into perspective.
Oh shit, that does. I can't believe that's how much people have been paying for watches.
Watches is like a man's like flex, like my watch. Like
I thought about getting a fake one for so long.
a fake watch?
Yeah, but I can't do it.
No.
I can't.
Honestly, this is such a cute outfit. Who cares if I already wore it?
I think it's so cute. I feel like we go together. Oh, I forgot how cold it's gonna be. Or should I put a...
It's not in New York anymore.
Oh,
Yo, New York was freezing! Oh my god. We were just there. It was horrendous. Like, I was actually dressed appropriately for once. Like, I was wearing pants. And I was still freezing out there. Oh, I don't even care that I'm repeating this outfit. It's so gorgina. Should I do this aesthetic more often? Like this cool rocker girl. Yeah. This is how the truck came back after Henny's boy trip. Honestly, this is how a truck should look. You know what I'm saying? Some real mud and wear and tear. We out here living la vida loca.
I think it looks so cool.
It looks so lit. Honestly, help me out because I'm trying to figure out my flow. Okay, so Henny and I have been sharing a car for a while now, right?
A million years it feels like.
We've been sharing this car forever.
Who would have thought, huh?
Did you flirt?
No, it was the shift.
Oh.
Who would have thought you would be out here driving around an F-150?
I'm full of surprises.
So what are the options? Well, you're trying to find a hot mom car?
Yes. Trying to like figure out what my vibe is for car. So picture me in Miami. Like, what do you picture my zip and zoo vehicle? Because like now we can get away with sharing a car because we live here and we literally don't go anywhere. Literally, my sister told me the other day. She's like, every time I check your location, you're home. Like, do you go anywhere? And I don't. But now that we're gonna be in Miami, like I will be zipping and zooing.
I have one. I think it could be it.
What?
I think an Escalade. A blacked out Escalade.
I fuck with Escalade.
Because I think it's like big energy. Like, yeah, you got the Porsche Cayenne, you have some like cool stuff that's a little more like bougie or whatever. Even not that an Escalade's not bougie, but I think an Escalade is just that like.
I love the Uber black of it all.
Yeah.
Like, I love the aesthetic of an Uber black. I love getting picked up in an Uber black. I love the luxury Uber black lifestyle. So imagine if like that's me. And now that I've had all this experience driving this pickup truck, like I know I can handle a monster like that.
Yeah.
No, you are ready for this. So yeah, like what do you, I don't know, what do we picture as my vehicle of choice? An Escalade's fun. It's a little over the top of me and like, who am I driving around?
I mean, your grandma has the minivan. Remember when I was like, we could just take her minivan. Then you're like, I want to be the person that's picking people up, not grandma.
Honestly, when we go to Miami and we whip my grandma's minivan,
I love that
so much fun. Henny whips it. We never vlog when we go to Miami, but Henny whips that minivan. I don't know. Help me decide my skirt. We've been putting off this like the paperwork for the church so bad. We need to go to the church. What is the tea? What do we have to do?
We need to have a interview with the pastor or something, or someone of the church. You need an interview. I just don't know what they're gonna ask. Like,
Sir, I have never sinned a day in my life.
they gotta make sure you verified.
What do you mean verified? Like, what am I gonna do?
They gotta make sure you certified.
What do I have to do? Like, recite the rosary?
I don't know. You gotta be certified.
I know some stuff. Oh, so you missed a little bit. So we're like deciding on if we're gonna leave the furniture when we rent it out or bring it to Miami with us. It's kind of dramatic to bring furniture across the country, I will say that. So like, it's not like we're dying to do it. And we are working with an interior designer, and I text her straight up. I'm like, hey, do you think the cloud couch, like we have a white cloud couch, like is it worth bringing or is it chuggy? Like, is it giving very much 2020? And she basically agreed that it was chuggy in 2020, which like that was a bold purchase of us. Like, we should have known in the moment the cloud couch wasn't gonna age well. When things are overly trendy like that, don't get them. But hey, you living in them. I'm so late to the party on these. I know. Like, we've all been known. This is nothing revolutionary, but I made the switch. I ordered these randomly, I don't even know what I looked up, like spiral hair tie. I don't even know, but this is so much better than your average ponytail. It's the little things in life, you know, you just like change the smallest things and it makes the biggest dent. We have a show and nothing makes me happier than when we have a show. Like if you're in a relationship, you know exactly what I mean. Like it's one vibe to have a show. I'm trying this. I've used it before, but I just got a new one. Oh my God. You know what happened to me the other day? And I was like, there's no way this is actually happening. But it did. I literally lost followers on Instagram for clowning on a show that I don't like. I legitimately got DMs like, I'm unfollowing you because of this. And I checked and like they stopped following me. I'm like, there's no way this is real life, but go off. It was the show The Last of Us. Like, I know what you're gonna say. It's like one of the most popular shows in America. Like people really enjoy that show. Girl, what? I like clowned on it on my story. I was like, the acting sucks. And I don't think the main guy's acting sucks. Like, obviously he's good. Talking about all the little side characters, kiki on the sides. Nah. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna not go too deep into it because I don't want to offend the Last of Us, like, community. Y'all are really into the show, but like, damn, but we did find a show. And it's just such a different vibe as a couple when you have like a show to watch. It's so nice because you can go on your like date night and you just have something that you guys can put on together. Like it's different. If you haven't seen Severance on app, yes. If you haven't seen Severance yet, that show is a don't walk run. It's truly incredible. It's not corny. Like that's my main thing with TV shows. Like sometimes they're just so corny and you're like, come on. Severance, could not recommend it more. We just got into, what's it called? The Judge. It's definitely a little bit over the top in terms of drama and believability, which I feel like all these shows these days are. Like it's hard to find a show that's like super realistic and like has the right amount of drama. Like a good example of a show, OG TV show with the right amount of drama was like Breaking Bad. Because like, yeah, the plot was super unrealistic, but like because of how serious the tone of the show felt, like it felt pretty real. And you have like the Yellowstones of it all that are so dramatic, like oh my God. Like it's giving American novella in terms of like how dramatic it is. Like, I need to catch up on like this Vanderpump Rules drama. Because I'm not a Vanderpump ruler. But apparently this tea is like so juicy and everybody's talking about it. And like literally every podcast that I listen to, all of them are talking about Vanderpump Rules, and I'm like skipping the podcast episodes because who knows? I don't know about that drama. Now I feel like I have to catch up and be like in the loop on all this tea. Okay, I'm gonna put on my comfy clothes. Favorite part of the night, baby.
Thank you, Kate Spade New York, for sponsoring this video.